Imagine a world vastly different from our own. The Americas, never touched by European colonization, stand vibrant and strong. Indigenous cultures thrive, their intricate tapestry undisturbed. This is a world where the Aztecs, Incas, Maya, and countless other nations continue their independent trajectories. They are free to shape their own destinies. The legacy of colonialism fades into a distant echo, replaced by a symphony of indigenous voices. The potential of this untouched world is immense. It's a world where indigenous knowledge flourishes. Their understanding of the natural world remains profound and unimpeded. This is the story of an alternate reality. Instead of being erased, these cultures continue to evolve. They adapt to the changing times on their own terms. In this untouched Americas, the great empires of the Aztecs, Incas, and Maya continue to thrive. Their cities stand as testaments to their ingenuity. Tenochtitlan, the Aztec capital, remains a marvel of engineering and urban planning. Its canals and chinampas, floating gardens demonstrate a deep understanding of agriculture and water management. The Inca city of Cusco, nestled high in the Andes, stands as a testament to their mastery of stonework and architecture. Machu Picchu, their breathtaking mountaintop city, continues to inspire awe and wonder. These empires don't just maintain their existing knowledge, they push the boundaries of science, art, and technology. The Maya, renowned for their complex calendar system and astronomical observations, further refine their understanding of time and the cosmos. The Aztecs developed sophisticated systems of governance and trade, connecting vast regions through a network of roads and maritime routes. Their knowledge of metallurgy and medicine advances, improving the lives of their people. These civilizations don't develop in isolation, they engage in vibrant cultural exchange. This era of innovation showcases the remarkable capabilities of these indigenous civilizations. Without the disruption of colonization, the indigenous nations of the Americas emerge as influential players on the global stage. Their empires, vast and resource-rich, command attention and respect. Trade routes spanning the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans connect them to the distant corners of the world. These trade routes foster cultural exchange and economic prosperity. The technological advancements developed by these civilizations make them formidable forces. The Aztecs, with their advanced understanding of warfare and strategy, possess a military might that demands respect. The Inca, with their extensive road networks and sophisticated communication systems, can mobilize their armies and resources efficiently. The Maya, known for their intellectual prowess and advanced knowledge of astronomy and mathematics, become sought-after advisors and scholars. Their expertise is highly valued in fields such as navigation, calendar making, and agriculture. These nations, once underestimated and marginalized, now stand as equals among the world's great powers. Their influence extends far beyond their borders, shaping global politics, trade, and cultural exchange. This newfound power doesn't lead to exploitation or conquest. Instead, these nations use their influence to promote peace and cooperation. They advocate for a world where different cultures can coexist and thrive. In an Americas untouched by colonization, the rich tapestry of indigenous cultures flourishes in all its diversity. From the Arctic to South America, a vibrant mosaic of languages, traditions, and beliefs paint a continent brimming with life. The Haudenosaunee Confederacy, with its emphasis on diplomacy and consensus building, continues to govern its people effectively. The Lakota, renowned for their horsemanship and connection to the Great Plains, maintain their nomadic traditions. In the Amazon rainforest, the Yanomami people, guardians of one of the world's most biodiverse ecosystems, continue to thrive. This vibrant mix of cultures enriches the Americas and the world. Their languages, passed down through generations, carry a wealth of knowledge about their history and culture. Their art forms reflect their diverse beliefs, stories, and connection to the land. The preservation of these art forms ensures the continuation of these cultural traditions. This cultural richness stands in contrast to the cultural homogenization that often accompanies colonization. It serves as a testament to the importance of preserving and celebrating cultural diversity. In this alternate reality, the indigenous peoples of the Americas, with their deep reverence for nature, become influential voices in global conversations about environmental stewardship. Their traditional knowledge offers invaluable insights into sustainable living and conservation. Their voices advocate for policies that protect the environment and combat climate change. The concept of Pachamama, Mother Earth, resonates deeply with a global community. Their teachings on living in harmony with nature provide an alternative to consumerist culture. Their wisdom inspires a global movement towards sustainable practices and renewable energy. The world begins to adopt indigenous practices. Sustainable agriculture techniques gain traction. Traditional ecological knowledge informs conservation efforts and helps protect ecosystems. Respect for nature within indigenous cultures inspires a new generation to prioritize sustainability. In this world untouched by colonization, the indigenous nations of the Americas redefine the very concept of sovereignty. Their self-determination serves as a beacon, inspiring other indigenous communities worldwide to assert their own rights and autonomy. The traditional forms of governance, based on consensus building, respect for elders, and a deep connection to the land, offer alternative models for political organization. These models, often more inclusive and community-oriented, challenge the traditional Western concepts of democracy and governance, leading to a more diverse and nuanced understanding of political systems. Their unique perspectives on diplomacy, conflict resolution, and international relations reshape global politics. Indigenous diplomats skilled in negotiation and conflict resolution play a crucial role in mediating international disputes and fostering understanding between nations. Their approach, often rooted in principles of peace, respect, and mutual understanding, offers a refreshing alternative to the often adversarial nature of traditional diplomacy. Their focus on cooperation and mutual respect leads to more equitable and sustainable solutions to global challenges. The United Nations, recognizing the invaluable contributions of indigenous nations, undergoes a significant transformation. Indigenous representation at the UN increases dramatically, giving them a powerful platform to advocate for their rights and interests on the global stage. The rise of powerful indigenous nations in the Americas raises intriguing questions about the dynamics between these formidable entities. Would their shared history and cultural values lead to a united front on the world stage? Or would old rivalries and territorial disputes resurface, leading to tensions and conflicts? Some experts believe that the shared experience of resisting colonization would foster a sense of solidarity among these nations. They argue that this shared history would create a common ground for cooperation and mutual support, leading to the formation of alliances and partnerships. Others caution against assuming automatic unity. They argue that historical rivalries, territorial disputes, and competition for resources could easily resurface, especially in the absence of a common external threat. The relationship between these powerful indigenous nations would be complex and multifaceted, characterized by both cooperation and competition, alliances and rivalries. This dynamic interplay of unity and discord would shape the geopolitical landscape of the Americas and influence the balance of power on the world stage. The existence of a vibrant, powerful, and independent indigenous Americas sends ripples of change throughout the world. The absence of European colonialism in the Americas has profound implications for Europe, Africa, Asia, and the rest of the globe. This is a world where the transatlantic slave trade never occurred. The horrors of slavery never stain the history of the Americas. The European powers, their colonial ambitions thwarted, are forced to find different paths to economic and political dominance. They may turn their attention towards other parts of the world, or perhaps they are compelled to focus on internal development and innovation. Without the Americas as a source of raw materials and enslaved labor, Europe's industrial revolution may be delayed or take a different course. The indigenous nations of the Americas, with their unique perspectives and alternative models of development, offer a different vision for the future. Their influence is felt far beyond their borders, inspiring movements for social justice, environmental sustainability, and indigenous rights around the world. The idea of an uncolonized Americas is more than just a thought experiment. It's a powerful lens through which we can examine the enduring legacy of colonialism and imagine a different future. It allows us to ask ourselves difficult questions about power, identity, and the relationship between different cultures. By envisioning a world where indigenous cultures thrived uninterrupted, we gain a deeper appreciation for the richness and resilience of indigenous knowledge, traditions, and values. It challenges us to rethink our assumptions about progress and development. This thought experiment is not about dwelling on the past, it's about learning from it and using those lessons to build a better future. By understanding the consequences of colonialism, we can work towards a more just and equitable world for all. The uncolonized Americas, while hypothetical, serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of respecting indigenous rights, preserving cultural diversity, and learning from the wisdom of those who have lived in harmony with nature for millennia.